I'm Itai, I'm the co-founder and CEO of Dynamic. We provide wallet infrastructure to companies building in crypto. So essentially, if you want to build wallets for remittance or for payroll or for a neobank, we provide the technical infrastructure to do that. Our customers are developers, so if you're building your own neobank, we can help. Very much went from a couple years ago, no one would talk to us, we were very much at the fringe, to being front and center here at Money 2020, right? The evolution, I think, was a combination of better kind of compliance and better rules of the road and better regulatory clarity, and a lot of investment on engineering side in order to make it happen. So now we're actually talking to most fintechs, most global money movement companies are now actively looking at crypto, which is a huge shift from a few years ago. So if you were to start a neobank 5 years ago or 10 years ago, like a Revolut or a Nubank or a SoFi, you would have to start region first based on existing financial rails, which are very geographically separated. It's changing now. So when you're starting your next neobank, remittance company, payroll company, you can start them global first on these global financial rails, which means that the next set of startups are all going to be crypto first, all going to be on these global financial rails, which changes the game completely. And to enable that, you need your Stripe or your Plaid or your AWS to enable that generation of companies to do that. That's inherently what we do. We enable them with embedded wallets to actually create those experiences. In the next couple of years, ideally we don't have crypto conferences anymore, it's just a part of fintech, right? We're seeing that today. So the vast majority, if you're to stack rank the top 100 or 500 fintechs, they're all having conversations about how to bring crypto into their stack. Whether, again, they're a global money movement, whether it's about paying employees, gig workers, etc., they all realize there's this massive power of using this new rail that did not exist before. And so when I say we're not going to have a separate crypto conference, you don't have a separate ACH conference or a credit card conference. It's just a part of how money moves, right? You don't have an internet conference. You have different use cases for how money interacts. That's going to be the same for this type of experience, which is all companies here in Money 2020 are just going to be able to talk to you about your crypto rails. Now you can use them with those companies. It's still too complex for developers to build in crypto. And what I mean by that is if you're a crypto developer, you know about terms like gas fees and chains and NFTs and money movement and everything that has to do with tokens. If you come from a Web 2 company, you have no idea what those terms are, nor should you care, right? And we need to do a better job as an industry of moving those terms behind the scenes. That's what we do at Dynamic. We abstract away your transaction fees or gas fees. We abstract away the complexity of wallets. The idea is that you're going to see more and more of that move behind the scenes. So a developer that never heard of crypto, never touched crypto, can wake up in the morning and build their global neobank or remittance app in 10 minutes. We follow the same regulations, same rules as everyone else. One of the challenges historically was crypto was moving so quickly as an industry, it was hard for regulation to follow, right? Which means that it's great for innovators, it's great for early adopters, but when you want banks, when you want giant financial organizations to come and be a part of this, you need that clarity that gives them comfort at a global scale in which they operate. What we're seeing now is we're finally seeing that clarity with kind of regulations around the Genius Act, things that are being talked about with the Clarity Act, MiCA in Europe. These are all tools that allow us to bring in the best, the leading providers, the leading banks to be a part of this system, with them having the comfort that they can follow rules of the road, that everyone would follow those as well. name of the game for Dynamic is to very much abstract away that complexity, right? I come in and I can build a full experience with embedded wallets for my customers. But in the background, we really care about security, right? We care about security because at the end of the day, these wallets secure assets, secure money, secure digital money, etc. The best way to actually achieve these embedded wallets, is what's called MPC, multi-party computation. It's a mathematical way to secure this information in a way where a user holds a part, a developer holds a part, or we hold a part. So you get the same experience of not really caring as an end user, but in the background you get this incredible security infrastructure that allow you to do this at global scale. Right? The idea is very much in which you don't care about how credit cards are secured, but you know they kind of are, and you don't care about how ACH or money movement or wires are secured, but you know they are, and you don't really care about bank security, but you know banks are secure. In the same way, you need to know your wallet is secure, and the way to do that is this MPC technology. I am very bullish that 100% of fintech apps are crypto apps. If you open your phone in 5 years and look at every app on your phone, every financial app, it's going to have a wallet in it. It's going to have a crypto component in it. You might not know about it. You might not care about it, but it's the way in which you're going to move money to your friends internationally. It's the way in which you send money to your family or pay a contractor or a vendor. It's all going to be based on these crypto rails. It's the way in which you can trade assets that you couldn't trade before. It's all going to be run on crypto, right? To do that, every crypto transaction starts with the wallet and ends with the wallet, which is where Dynamic comes in, right? So we're that wallet infrastructure to enable that set of experiences going forward.